This event is both symbolic and historic. This is the first time in the 35-year history of NDLEA that staff cars are provided for commanders. Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda in action. In this case, upscaling the morale of our personnel who stand with other agencies on the front line of our national security and public health architecture. Thank you, Mr. President, for providing the NDLEA with these vehicles, which will go a long way in boosting the motivation and performance of our officers. The NDLEA is now counted among a distinguished group of security and drug law enforcement agencies around the world that are not only visible in their operations, but equally respected and making impact. The United States Drug Enforcement Administration, the International Narcotics and Law Enforcement Bureau of the United States, the National Crime Agency of the UK, the Home Office International Operations of the UK, the French Police, the German Criminal Police, BKA, all these are counterparts, the Saudi General Directorate of Narcotics, etc., etc. All these agencies have attested to the world-class standard of the NDLEA. When I assumed leadership of this agency in January 2021, it was clear that much work lay ahead, not only to tackle the escalating drug challenge in our society, but also to reposition the NDLEA as a forward-looking, intelligence-driven institution, professional in conduct, visible in presence, and impactful in results. That journey has been one of tireless effort, institutional discipline, and broad collaboration with our partners in law enforcement, the judiciary, civil society, and communities nationwide. I must express our deep appreciation to His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, whose support for this agency has been unwavering and strategic. The procurement of these vehicles was made possible by the fiscal backing of this administration, which continues to demonstrate strong resolve in addressing the root causes of insecurity and social dislocation. Under the renewed hope agenda, the President has prioritized national security and stability, institutional reform, and the safety of every Nigerian life. That trust motivates us to deliver even more.
And your ability to curtail and reduce this has also assisted us in improving on the security within the country. And so we'll say a very big thank you. I want to encourage you and your team to continue to work assiduously, because as long as these drugs keep on coming in, insecurity will continue to thrive. For us in the armed forces, we have gone ahead to ensure that all our recruitments, tests for illegal use of drugs is necessary. We have introduced that for all recruitment exercises. For all courses of our personnel, they must go through drug tests. promotion exams, and every other aspect of what we do, because we know the repercussion if it is not checked properly. So it is very important. It is therefore with a great honor to be here today to witness the commissioning of these newly procured operational vehicles for the National Drug Enforcement Agency. This occasion is another step in the agency's determination to safeguard the health, security, and well-being of our nation. The NDLEA has consistently demonstrated courage, professionalism, and resilience in confronting the threats posed by drugs and substance abuse in very challenging circumstances. The procurement of these operational vehicles is therefore a significant boost to the agency's operational response capability and overall effectiveness in the fight against drug trafficking and substance abuse. It is my firm belief that this investment will translate to greater deterrence to those who seek to profit from this destructive trade. To the men and women of NDLEA, this commissioning symbolizes more than the addition of vehicles to your fleet. It is a reaffirmation of national resolve that Nigeria will not yield to the temptations of narcotics and substance abuse. In this regard, the armed forces of Nigeria remain committed to working closely with the NDLEA and other security agencies in an integrated and collaborative approach towards eradicating the drug problem in our country. As drug-related crimes are often linked to terrorism, armed banditry, and other threats to peace and stability. A united front, therefore, is essential in tackling this challenge. As these vehicles are deployed to the field, I urge all NDLEA personnel to use them responsibly, maintain them diligently, and continue to uphold the highest standards of integrity and professionalism in the discharge of your duties. As I was driving in this morning, I noticed the road, and when the chairman mentioned it, I said yes. I also observed that it's important that this road be fixed so that operators can operate properly. And I'm sure the NSA will ensure that the Minister of FCT will do something about it. I'm also grateful that the chairman has continued to show capacity and capability. I remember when he was still in service, I was just a major. And here today, as the Chief of Defense Staff, I remain very, very proud because he is one person that has pointed the right ways of how things are to be done, and he has sustained that all through the year. We congratulate you, sir. I therefore commend the leadership and personnel of the NDA for their dedication, sacrifice, and patriotism, and I'm indeed delighted to share this moment with the Chairman, Chief Executive Officer, Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwar, retired CON OFR, as well as our esteemed guests, the special guest of honor, the National Security Advisor, and all present who tirelessly champion a drug-free Nigeria. Once again, I thank Mr. President for the honor, for this privilege, and for the support he's giving the NDLEA. And I congratulate the NDA on this achievement and assure you of our unwavering support as we work together for a safer, drug-free Nigeria. Thank you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
There is very, very, very close nexus between drug trafficking and all the crimes that we have. The chairman has chronicled some of the effects of these hard drugs, illicit drugs. They embolden criminals. And when the thing wears off, then you will discover that they're just ordinary mortals like you and I. And that is why attention ought to be given to these, the fight against illicit drug. Anytime I want therapy, serious therapy, I tune my TV, either on YouTube, particularly on NDLEA, and when I see the type of activities, the arrest, the fight they put on, you know, I'm always very happy. The credit, of course, goes to the leadership. This is not your first time of doing it. You have done it elsewhere, and you are doing it again. I'm always very pleased. And you know, of course, my position when it comes to NDLEA, whenever we are asked to showcase our card, report card, I'm very quick to say, put NDLEA first. This is what we have done. This is what we have done. So I'm happy about what you are doing and the morale of the staff you are boosting. It is very important. If there is no morale booster, you can't get anything done. So I want to thank the staff too of NDLEA. Just recently, I think about 4 or 5 months ago, we were in Yola, Maiduguri, no, Yola, to commission the staff quarters. These are some of the things I believe would propel you to do greater things. The fight against illicit drug is such that we don't have to be a step ahead of criminals. We must be several steps ahead of them. Because of the unworthy, rewarding nature financially of these activities, we need to be several steps ahead of them. And one of them is having the wherewithal to fight them, because they have humongous sums, money and funding to, continue to engage, indulge in these nefarious activities. So that is why the provision of vehicles, among others, is a step in the right direction. And I want to advise that those who have been given this, what I will call, like in Lagos, you have Keke Napep, they will say it's Marwa. This one is also Marwa vehicles. Am I right? Yes, Marwa vehicles. So it's very important that we appreciate you. You spoke about the road here. You recall that I think about last week or so, when you visited me, we discussed this. And I was beckoning on the National Security Advisor, and he has promised me that he doesn't need to go to the Minister of FCT. You will see wonders. You don't know what the Office of National Security Advisor means. I won't be surprised if he announced that they will mobilize. Yes. But on my own part, I have given my words that I will try and engage the Minister of FCT to please help us also turn attention to this area. And I have no doubt that he will do something. So I'm happy to be here. The criminals are not happy, but we are not to make them happy. They will continue to be sad. One other point that I want to make is, hasn't the time come for us to try and ensure that those who are convicted of illicit drugs, offense bordering on illicit drug, should be made to serve, especially when it comes to, sentencing with hard labor, to take them to their environment, their local government, to be doing this hard work. I think the time has come. It may be another point that we should consider very seriously. Maybe this one would deter them. When a convict is sentenced, I think we should also press that he should be taken to his local government or even his village. When you see somebody who has been riding illegal Rolls Royce, and you ask him to pick papers or walk, wash toilets, that may be also a deterrent. So we will press for this very seriously. But you need to listen to the National Security Advisor about the promise on this road. I want to thank you for coming. I thank everybody. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
People may not notice, but things have changed. In the last 2 years, we have seen changes. Just take note of it. Media, I'm challenging you. Look at what is going on. Both internally and externally, we are no more witnessing embarrassment, humiliation, loss of cases in court, and even the sector that I'm involved with. Today, we have gotten convictions, over 1,000 of terrorists in our country. Thank you very much. And also, my big brother, and I'm proud of him. He's from Adamawa, if you don't know. An achiever, he has history of that. I don't need to even repeat and recollect what he is able to achieve in his life. But he is continuing. This building is new. It's less than 1 year. Look at the vehicles he's providing. He's changing things silently. If you want staff to perform, take care of them. Improve the environment. Give them working conditions. Give them mobility. And you see wonders. And that's exactly what you are doing. Please continue that direction because it matters. There's an ongoing changes taking place in our country. We need that, all sectors and all areas. We must motivate our people so that they can give their best. Take care of them, and they will take care of what you want, and they will deliver. So thank you very much for all the work you are doing. Senior staff who are here, well done. You are always there for us. Our armed forces, we are proud of you. It's an opportunity for us to continue to celebrate you, particularly the leader, General Musa. It's a revelation for us, and we will not thank you enough for work you are doing for our country. Well done, and may God continue to keep you in good health. You are doing extremely, extremely well, honestly. Nigeria is changing. Maybe people don't want to take note of that. It is changing, and it's because of people like him. And there are many who are giving their best. All, whatever it takes for us to have a peaceful, law and order country, go after the bad people, change things. These last 2 years have been unprecedented in our country. And honestly, people who are here, senior staff, government officials who are here, you are responsible for that, and we will continue to encourage you to go that direction. I'm going to start by bringing the greetings and the gratitude of Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to you, leaders who are here. Of course, my brother, you have heard what the Attorney General said. Please extend it to my office as well. So, Mr. President said I should bring his own greetings to you and thank you for the work you are doing, all of you, and tell you that he is there for us. He is going to be in the lead for a transformed and better Nigeria, as being Christian, the renewed hope. I'm happy whenever things are improving in our country. The opportunity to be part of it is something that we all be proud of and be grateful to God. This here and there, every day, something is happening. Little thing, massive impact. And we are witnessing it every single day. I'm just coming from an event of kickstarting the process of the forest guards. And every single day of the work we do, something new is happening. Maybe quietly and in a silent way, but things are happening. Just to let you know, Nigerians, your country is in good hands. Nigeria is handled very well and properly. And we can assure you that we will deliver. We never know what failure is. And this time also, you will see the result of the work people are doing, inshallah. It is with profound pride and purpose that I join the leadership, officers and men and women of one of the Nigeria's strategic security establishments, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, to commission the new fleet of operational vehicles. I commend the chairman, our own General Muhammad Buba Marwa, for his discipline, commitment, and transformative leadership. Under his watch, NDLEA has become a result-oriented force addressing the grave threats posed by illicit drugs that undermine our national security, social stability, and public health. This event is not just about commissioning vehicles. It is about strengthening the NDLEA's mobility and operational capacity to combat the drug barons, traffickers, and criminal networks whose activities fuel violence, terrorism, kidnapping, cultism, and other organized crimes. I was talking with the Chief of Defense Staff just before getting up. In just about 4-5 months ago, in collaboration of all the armed forces, we destroyed over 600 containers of illicit drugs. 600. Yes. Imagine what the chairman said. These things will have gotten to our own innocent young people, women, children. And literally what's happening today is a collective work of everybody. We are all in it together. NAFDAC, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, the leadership of the Attorney General, and everybody coming together to make this difference. And it is happening. I just thought I could share this with you. This event is not just about us. These vehicles will serve as critical enablers, facilitating rapid deployment, improving logistics, enhancing command and control, and ensuring timely response to hotspots. Mobility is central to the NDLEA's mission. Without the mobility to swiftly reach danger points, intercept traffickers, and more resources, move resources where they are most needed, our fight is severely constrained. And like I said earlier, this is motivation for officers and staff. Agency is taking care of you. Take care of Nigeria. This link between drug trafficking and insecurity is systemic. Criminal gangs thrive on drug profits. Insurgents and armed groups fund their activities through them, and countless young Nigerians fall victims to addiction with devastating consequences for families and communities. And every single one of us will know someone close to you who is a victim of what I'm talking about. We know it. This is why the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, prioritizes drug control as a pillar of our national security strategy. The President's unwavering support through funding, interagency cooperation, and policy alignment has directly enabled today's milestone. These vehicles will be deployed nationwide to amplify NDLEA's operational presence, strengthen deterrence, make them comfortable, and ensure that no trafficker escapes justice. As the lead agency for drug control, arrest, seizure, and investigation and prosecution, NDLEA will continue to receive the full backing of the Office of the National Security Advisor, which will also coordinate its efforts with other security and regulatory agencies, including the National Police Force, Nigerian Customs Service, NAFDAC, among others, and also the directives of the Attorney General, as was given earlier. I commend General Marwa once again for his visionary leadership in building a disciplined, professional, and proactive institution respected both at home and abroad. The NDLEA is not only chasing criminals, it is transforming lives, restoring dignity, and shaping national policy.